boys and girls, welcome back to another exciting episode of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Om. I am Squee913, your host, and we are joined once again by Arcadian. Say hello.
Hello! We are experiencing the whines of Squee.
And we are currently being told a joke by Angelo. Let's look in. But why is he talking to Jaheira? I don't know. Anyway. Angelo says, "Hey Minsk, what did the merchant say when he woke up at midnight to find the drow stealing his money bags?" Minsk says, "I have considered this carefully. He must have said, 'Stop, evil one. You have no right to steal my money, and I will punish you with most righteous fury.' Is that not right?" No, he's a merchant. Merchants are sissies. He said, 'Oh gods, my bags are floating out of the window.' Because drow are sneaky, you can't see them because it's dark, and they're dark, and I get it. Get it? Because it's night, and the drow have dark skin, so... Oh gods, never mind. I have to say I like Minsk's version better. Alright, is it this door I'm going in?
That's probably where you came out of.
Right, I think so. Yes. Alright, so where do I go?
Okay, now... Alright. Down on the right, over to the right, not down. Once again, it's behind you. There should be a room with a bird cage in it. Where is it?
A room with the bird
cage. It's on the right.
I am on the right.
Well, it's a big aviary is what it is. Okay, come back out.
Oh, okay. You know what? Here's a room up here. Here's a room up here I haven't been in.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
It'll be a big, huge... Hear the birds chirping?
Yeah, I hear the birds. Here we go.
So go into the bird cage, the giant aviary or whatever you want to call it.
Alright. I really don't want to release this guy, though. He's a dick.
Well, don't worry. It'll work itself out. Trust me.
Alright.
Remember, the Harpers kind of set this up. You may have noticed that by now.
Come on. Oh, you see a small bird flying through the branches of the aviary. You could catch it if you wish to. Yes, I wish to. Catching the bird is surprisingly easy. When you reach for it, the bird flies straight to your hand and sits there calmly. Okay. There's nothing else of interest in the aviary. Well, let's get out of here then.
Alright, so now you can take the bird back to Czar, and since you're so worried about letting Monteron loose, don't worry, it'll work itself out, as you will see in a moment.
How do I get back downstairs? Oh, this way. Over here. Do. Adios, Harpers. It's been fun. Ciao. Toodles. Don't forget to write Christmas cards. Might want to feed your birds more often.
Test report. Czar, and you will see that in addition to another major experience boost, that people work out in a way that you, as someone who does not like Monteron, will find favorable.
You're back, are you? Is it safe for me to assume that you have succeeded in your mission, or am I merely subjected to the grueling social call? Grueling social call, actually. I wanted to know where you got your sneakers. Are they Air Jordans? No, I have not found out what happened. I found out what happened to him. Yes, he was turned into a bird, which I have with me here. Yeah, let's do that. Finally, Monteron will be returned to my side. This is excellent news, especially since some fools broke into my laboratory and slaughtered my creations. Oh, who could that have been? They killed both my apprentices, too, it seems. Bah, it will put my work behind interminably. I'm too tired to read. Thank you. How excruciatingly annoying. Oh, yes, but I get that one word right. Oh, well. Before I reward you, I'll polymorph Monty into his proper form. Just to make sure you're not lying, Monty must have something interesting to say. What in the... You're not Monteron? What in the... You're not Monteron? Huh? And death will come on wings of song and long winding guile. At the end of your end I wind, and in the end a harp will smile. What? What in blazes is going on here? Are you not his spy? Stand down your weapon or I'll be forced to harm you. What? I demand to know what happened now. I knew it. The whole thing was a setup. Yeah, let's go with that. And you were the pawn herein. You delivered the conjured poison to his very heart. That it was on my blade is but a point of semantics. I have no quarrel with you. We made the path difficult, but not unknowable, and in the end the fool did perish, as well he should. So in other words, the bird I transformed was this guy, and he just popped out and stabbed Zar in the chest.
Right.
Oh well, I don't
Like
care.
I said.
I killed him in the first game anyway. Well, I didn't technically kill him. I just watched him die and then left him on the floor of the temple. So whatever. What was this crime? Murder, you'll pay for this. Could you not have trusted me with this? I have a Harper in my party, for crying out loud. Yeah, let's go with number 3. Only her presence kept you alive to question me. No doubt Jaheira would have tried the killing strike herself when you first met Zar, but duty forbade it. We sought the optimum time to destroy him. We must take care when dealing with such as he. You did not know what he was. A necromancer in the service of some other guy, creating abominations for sale to the highest bidder, far from the normal range, but not an unexpected enemy. He could not lay low with such a flamboyant manner. We knew of him quickly. You merely helped in the inevitable, so you are free. And so you are free. You served well, if unknowingly, and your agreement to help him is forgotten. The amulet is worthless. The blessed bear only Harper pins. Oh, the blessed bear only Harper pins. Be gone, and hopefully your next dealings with the Harpers will be more pleasant. Be gone? Don't tell me to be gone. I go where I want. My own Harpers have used us. I should have suspected. The gaudy necklaces, the invitation. Ah, well, if Zar was doing as she said, he deserved his fate.
Greetings.
Merona, a word I would have with you, Jaheira. Listen carefully whilst I say what I must, for this brings me no pleasure. See, this is what was supposed to happen, I think. I think someone was supposed to show up and talk to her. Do I know of you? Have you reason for subjecting me to your rude manner? I have no coin, if that's what you wish. We have lots of coin, Jaheira, right here. Shut up, Eagleclaw! Oh, man. Sorry. I'm making myself laugh too much. Charming as I was told. No, Jaheira, you have nothing I require save your attention. You are bid to follow us, as I lead. Come, we must go. I do not follow by a stranger's command. Who are you? Oh, you know me as well as you should know yourself. We are one and the same, and I bear the pin that tells our name. Let your eyes not deceive you as you look upon this trinket. Yes, I see. If you would give me a moment, I will do what needs to be done. Make your farewells quick. You will not be gone long. And what is this about, Jaheira? Should I be concerned? If something is wrong and I can help... Oh, and it froze again. Huh? There we go. Alright. Yeah, let's go with that. Number 1. Relax, Eagleclaw. I will not be gone long. Please, I'll explain when I return. I do not wish to be apart from you too long. I will return when I can. Bye. Bring souvenirs. Okay, so...
She wasn't carrying anything spot sensitive, was she?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wow, Zar had a lot of stuff on him.
And
Yeah,
Angela leveled up.
And we have to go
And at
sell
this point,
stuff
I
again.
am...
Huh?
And at this point, I am totally lost. I don't know anything about this, as you know.
Right. That's fine.
But
Oh, man.
you have looked it up, apparently, and you know what the deal is.
I actually, the only thing I really looked up is that someone was supposed to come talk to her. That's all I really know. I don't know anything after that. And then she's supposed to come back soon. I don't know if soon means, like, really soon or after a couple of quests, or I really don't know, because I'm trying my best not to spoil this for myself. Oh, I think it gave me all of Jaheira's stuff. I'm thinking. No, it didn't give me her shield and stuff. I think it gave me what was in her inventory, because she had the amulet on. Now it's not on anymore. Oh well. Who knows? But so we'll just go to the Windspear Hills now, and then hopefully she'll meet us there.
Without her, really? Wow.
Huh?
That's. I'm surprised you would go without her. That's interesting.
Oh.
Not that I'm complaining or anything.
Well, let's wander around or something. Maybe she'll come right back. Because the thing is, I don't want to go without her, but I also don't want to sit around and do nothing for hours and hours and hours. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let's go back to this merchant.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, Inferno.
What?
Inferno. I'm talking to Inferno in the chat.
Oh, okay.
You're the Jaheira fan here, right?
Right, hang on, folks. I'm gonna go sell this stuff real quick off camera. All right, guys. I went off camera a little bit, did some shopping, taught a bunch of spells because my scrolls were taking up everything. So I used almost all my scrolls, lost a couple of them, including a limited wish. I was very disappointed about that. And yes, before you all start saying in the comments, I could use a potion of insight, but I didn't have one on me, so... And plus, I kind of consider it more realistic that way. It's not like they're going to learn every spell they come across the first time. So...
Okay, Inferno Canuck says you'll... okay, we'll see what he says in the chat. You can see it there.
hang on.
I can...
Let's sleep. Yeah, let's do merchant. Alright, we're
There
done.
you are.
Oh,
I missed you while I was gone. I mean, well, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, Jaheira. It was one night. God, talk about needy. Aw, it's okay. See, she really does have a soft heart. It shows every once in a while. I must tell you, however, that we must go to the Harper Hold in Athkatla. We are in Athkatla, Jaheira. Did you forget? Are the cornrows in your head a little too tight? Is that what it is? I have been asked to bring you, and we must go soon. They will allow us to pass the wards of the door, but I must be with you. I will... and I must be conscious. Yeah, you think? Crap. If that is what you wish, then it is what we will do. I trust your judgment, Jaheira. You know you needn't ask me twice. Welcome back to the party and to my side. Yeah, let's do that. That works good for me. Thank you, and I will tell you what I can when it is time. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but it is my duty to do so, so come, let us go. Ah, crap. So, I know you want to get to the Windspear Hills. I don't know if she'll wait for me, or if I need to go do this now.
No, do this now. Do this
All right.
now. I expected you to do this now.
Oh,
I expected it to be this way.
alright, come on. Let's go, people. It's like, oh, I'm so glad to see you, Jaheira. It was one night, darling. One night. But it's so nice that you care so much about me. Alright. Come on, folks. Down the stairs, around the dead body of Zar, which no one's picked up yet. Alright. Back into the Harbor Hold. Oh, hang on. Alright, Jaheira, my dear, it is good to see you. Jaheira is my dear, don't you dare say that. Your welcome is forced, Galveri. You know I am here at the bidding of the Herald. Why have you come to greet me? This is too important to waste time on you. Ah, I know well the importance of this. It was I that called you. You? You are no herald. What is going on here? The area lacks a herald currently, and I seek to establish one. I will help by doing what is right. You know what is right, don't you? I know you are an ambitious fool. You cannot be sanctioned to do this. Even this gaudy base is against our usual restraint. The position of herald requires... Herald requires the will to establish the position. The High Heralds will judge if it is deserved. Really, Jaheira, this is a matter aside. You know this. Fine. Set about with your questions so I can get on with my job as well. Very good. You serve the greater cause, as do we all. Now then, Eagleclaw, do you know why you are here? They said there'd be cake? No cake then? I guess I'm on my way. I am here because the Harpers meddle in the affairs of others, an activity they take sadistic pleasure in. I'm curious. If you choose, I guess I have to ask Inferno, but if you choose these kind of snide remarks, do you get Jaheira pissed at you? Because sometimes it seems like she agrees with this. I don't know. Anyway, I would assume that this is about the destruction of their Joaquin's Promenade. I assure you that is none of my doing. I simply do not care. Stop with these games and state your case, whatever it is. You are, of course, concerned about my background. You are specifically interested in my parentage. I would say that. That's probably what they're talking about. Let's do that. You are astute. What could possibly overshadow your heritage is a matter of concern. I will outline exactly what I wish to know. Hang on a second. With Jaheira, you can have little spats and little snide remarks as long as you don't outright insult her. You are okay. Oh, well, that's good to know. I will outline exactly what I wish to know. Let me ask you a few things straight away, Eagleclaw. Nothing too intrusive, I assure you. What are your earliest memories? Are they happy ones? I remember running naked in the hold in Candlekeep. Let's see, I remember running, but I'm not sure from what exactly. My stepfather Orion led the way. I remember coming in the door behind me. Beyond that, it's all a blur. Sorry. I like that answer, but I do not have to answer your questions. You know so much about me already. Why are you bothering this? Do you have reason for intruding my private thoughts? I should like to hear. Oh, let's just answer. I remember running. Running, no doubt from your past. I remember Gorion, the idealist. I was with those who thought it was a mistake. I will clarify later. As a child of Ball, have you violent thoughts? No, I think of sunshine and kittens when I'm murdering people. Yes, I'm an adventurer. I tend to have violent thoughts all the time. No more so than the next person. I use violence where I must and avoid it where I can. I'm having several right now. Really good ones, too. You'd laugh if you could see them. Well, no, maybe you wouldn't. That's a loaded question. Violence is part of our world. It is unavoidable in some measure. I'll go with the first one. No more than the next person. Must use violence. To be expected from one with such a despicable heritage. What? Because you wouldn't...
Get the impression you can't say anything right to this guy.
Yes, because you wouldn't use violence if people are trying to kill you. You'd talk it out. Why do you ask the question if you're going to infuse the answer with your own meaning? Eagleclaw would never... That's right, Jaheira. Stand up for me. You tell him. Never what? You are so clouded by personal feelings he may not think like us at all. Can you understand the Iliathid or the Beholder? He is akin to these. Are you saying I have 8 eyes, sir? That is just an outright lie. I have 2. I can count. And if you're saying that one time I tried to grow a beard is like an Iliathid, that is just going overboard. They were a little wispy, but they were not octopus tentacles. Only in your mind. This is a farce. The questions will continue nonetheless. I do hope there will be no further outbursts. Now then, Eagleclaw, what is your favorite color? Blue. No, green! No! What does that have to do with anything? Jaheira, I question your loyalty to our cause. My method will become clear in the end. I ask again, Eagleclaw, what is your favorite color? Blue, I'd have to say. Red is my color of choice. Yellow is what I prefer. Green is my preference. Black is preferable to any other. Gray is quite pleasant to look at. Let's go with blue. I like blue. Blue, you say, the color of sadness and despair. I should have been obvious. God, I wonder what he would have said if orange was my favorite color. Or pink. Pink? Well, sorry. I noticed that there weren't any pastel colors in that scheme. And also the sky or the ocean. You are so intent on seeing what you wish to answer, the answer does not matter. I suppose in part it does not matter. Obviously this person causes much disturbance wherever he goes. My interview is just to clarify the matter. But you were to see Eagleclaw as he is, not as you expect him to be. I was to bring them here so... You were to bring them here so that we might have them here, nothing more. The course of action was always clear. Excuse me, but I'm still in the room. What is it you intend? I take it I can expect more of this horrible treatment? You presume to judge me? What are you to me? Nothing. Enough of this. I would know what you intend. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do number 3. I'm starting to get pissed. I am sorry, Eagleclaw. This was not my intent at all. You thought you would bring him here, and I would determine that he presented no danger. My dear, your emotions have clouded your duty. My what? You are questioning me? You subject him to this witch hunt, and you think I am the one that is to be questioned? Well, your mood confirms it, my dear. As a harper, as a druid, how can you allow him to walk around freely? Think of the effects on the balance. And what if they will restore the balance? What if his intent is good? It is simply not worth the risk. No, there is no choice in this matter. Eagleclaw, you are to be confined. Oh, you think you can confine me? Silly man. It is as good a death as death, and you know it. Galvary. Nothing so barbaric. Imprisonment to contain the chaos he might sow, either internationally or intentionally internationally. Yes, well, that too. Either intentionally or unwittingly, it is a humane solution. Sounds monstrous to me. I will not have it. You'll never get me in any cell. And where am I to be locked away? I hope someplace with a view. I assume you assume I will submit to this. This is not very likely. Yeah, let's do that. Number 3. Though it would be funny to say I assume someplace with a view. Oh, let's do number 2. That's too funny. No, Eagleclaw, I mean the spell imprisonment. You will find yourself in a small container, a few leagues under the earth, quite peaceful. This will not happen. I will fight to the last. You will not contain me. You have no right to do this. I will not allow it. You are welcome to try, but I doubt you shall succeed. I am in the right here. I won't allow it. You have no voice, and there is little choice in the matter. Certainly you can fight, but there are 6 harpers to contend with. The odds are quite clearly... Nay. Freezing again! Hurrah! Okay, there we go. Nay, Galvary, there is but you and your 4 lackeys. I will have no part in this. Eagleclaw, I will stand by your side if you will have me. You are better than this. I know. You got me into this mess. I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you, or I had hoped you would, but I do not wish to harm your friends. Your friends. These are no friends of mine. I do not recognize them. You have made a mistake, Jaheira, with his imprisonment. I could get sponsored as herald. But now you fight the harpers with this monster. Harpers may interfere, but it is for the greater good, not this. I don't know you. All right. Let's do some ass kickery, shall we? Let's do... I want you to do breach on him. Who else has breach? I want you to do breach on him. Angelo, I want you to do power word stun on that one. Why not? Eagleclaw, go get him. Jaheira, do True Sight. And Minsk, go get him. Let's do it. Alright, good. Now, Airy, do... what do we got here? What do we got? Do Nishru? Sure, give that a shot. And Imowin, you do... It's so weird. We're fighting and there's like soft piano music playing. You do Chain Lightning. Angelo, you also do Chain Lightning. Jaheira, do summon force the animal things. Nice. What did you summon? Earth elemental. Oh, never mind. That's not ours. Never mind. Oh no, people are confused. Jaheira,
Speak your mind.
unconfuse them. Eri,
What can I
do
do?
something damaging to someone, somewhere, somehow. Do bolt of awesomeness. Alright, good. Angelo. Do you still there, Arcalian?
Yes, I am.
Alright, just making sure. Alright.
I was wondering if I should say something about using different strategies, but really we just want to get through this.
Oh, nice. Good job. I am kind of using different strategies, though. Not using the normal fireball, fireball, fireball. Let's try...
Not to be confused with barrier, barrier, barrier.
Right. Angelo, do I already have you doing something? Eri, do magic missile on him. Angelo, you do same thing, magic missile. Where's your magic missiles? There they are. On him. Jaheira,
Nature's servant awaits.
you know what, Jaheira? Just go attack. Nice shot. 2 magic missiles just completely took that guy out. Good going.
Something up?
Alright, everyone attack this one.
For it.
Oh god, Eagleclaw's hurting people. Stop that, Eagleclaw. You're fighting the wrong people. Who has Dispel? I know more than Jaheira had Dispel. There we go. There we go. Now, everyone, go kill... Who's this? Yeah, go kill him.
You asked for it.
He's killing my cheetahs. There we go. Oh, we exploded him. Good job. Alright. Oh, now we just gotta take care of the Earth Elemental. Good job. Alright. Victory for us, huh? Let's get the magic stuff and the healing potions. What's this over here? Oh, lots of magical stuff. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good lord, I did not realize I had so much magical stuff. Oh, because of Czar as well. Angelo, you are going to have a lot of identifying to do. Pal. Alright. Pretty sure you can figure out what these arrows are. Give me that ring. Let's go see what was on this guy. Just some magical arrows, huh? Oh, and a magical sword. That'll work. What's this? Yeah, kind of using that at the moment. What's this? Plate mail +1. That sells for a nice price. Alright, what's this? A magical katana. Ooh, those are rare. Honestly, I don't know why people choose katana for proficiency. They're so rare that it's not worth it. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, I don't know why people choose katanas for proficiency. They're so rare that they're not worth it. Questions, comments, rebuttals?
I've never really been very high on it myself.
Alright.
I've actually paid attention to the chat talk at the moment.
So Jaheira has nothing to say to me after that delightful little fight? Okay then, whatever.
That's what I was asking Bruno about.
I'm so happy.
That's what I was asking.
Alright. I'm going to rest real quick because I need to rest and I need to identify a bunch of stuff. I'm going to sell all the magical stuff I don't need and then we'll go directly to the Windspear Hills. Windspear Hills. Alright, it's a little... Oh, never mind. I was going to say it's a little odd that I have more level 2 than level 1 spells, but that's because he's wearing something that gives him an extra spell. How many things do I have to identify? How much stuff can I identify without spells? There we go. No. No. Quarterstaff +1. Ring. No. Short sword +1. Alright. What about you?
Okay, Inferno Canuck says that Jaheira will talk to you when she's ready.
Got it. So in other words, we've gone back to just wait for it to happen, which is what I was hoping to get to. So now we can do Windspear Hills, and everything will be honky dory. 4+1. Oh, really? We don't know that this is a magic missile wand? Really? Oh, fine.
He says you have to let her percolate.
She has to simmer.
Jaheira calls.
She has to simmer on low heat. Alright. So, I have one... Oh, wait. There we go. Bolt of Stunning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 things to identify. How many identify spells do I have? 5. Alright, then I'll give 1 to Aerie. There we go. No, I can't rest. I have to go talk to what's-his-face. What's-his-face?
Ready and able. Oh, yes. Tavern is good for drinking.
Hey, shall we? We can just do, let's do Royal, because we need to heal. Alright, done. Let's identify our junk. Cloak of Protection +1. Braces of AC 6. Ring of Wizardry. Gives an extra 5th level spell, and 1 extra 6th level spell, and 1 extra 7th level spell. Holy crap. Very nice. Who gets that? Now here's a question. If, like, for example, Aerie doesn't already have 7 level spells, will this give her a 7th level spell slot? Well, I guess it's easy enough to find out, isn't it?
Not until she levels up to that point.
So there's no reason to give it to anyone but Angelo right now, because he's the only one that has 7th level. Yeah, he has a 7th level. Well, he'll have 2 now. So.
Okay.
All right, and then tell me what these are. A bunch of bracers AC 6. What is this? This is AC 3. This is AC 4. So I don't need any of those. Unless Angelo can wear one. It does no good. Never mind. God, I really need to work on Angelo's AC. He's got an AC of +2. Everyone else in this group has negative AC, except Angelo.
You can't really do anything about his armor and shape. It's on. That's it.
Ugh. All right.
So basically, he starts out better than a typical mage, but doesn't improve armor class with time.
Yeah, I'll just have to use spells or something.
Fight early on. He's a good frontline fighter early on, but as the game progresses, he becomes a mage who can hit, pretty much.
Right. All right. So let's give him for extra spell. He doesn't need Oracle, because Jaheira has that. Let's give him an extra Chaos and Spell Shield. Spell Shield's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do that.
Not bad.
Let's see, Chain
Part of
Lightning.
why I've actually been paying attention to what's been said in chat instead of paying attention to the proper interface like I should do.
Let's see. Improved Haste only works on one person, right? That's why I don't like Improved Haste. It's so much nicer, but it only works on one person. We'll just give him Death. And then for the extra 7th level spell, let's do Projected Image. Projected Image, does that let them cast magic and all that? Let's see.
That's Immacularum.
Let's see. The copy can move around. It has the same hit points and can cast the same spells. However, it cannot make any physical attacks. If the image is destroyed... Oh, so it's like having a second Angelo around. That might be very useful, actually.
Whereas the Immacularum can make physical attacks.
Right.
But it's a higher level spell.
But, I mean, basically, he doesn't share Angelo's spells. Like, if Angelo has 2 fireballs and then makes this, that one will also have 2 fireballs in addition to the 2 Angelo has, right?
Right.
Okay, good.
Immacularum has fewer spells. Anyway, since we're talking about Angelo, why don't you just talk to him, do one conversation with him while we're standing here and tell him about it?
Sure. Why not? Angelo, come here. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Hang on a second, folks. Let's go.
Sorry.
So let's talk to Angelo.
Very briefly. Just one conversation.
Alright, stop calling me Chief. Remind me why you're following me. I can't help myself to put fruits the women you slept with. Have you ever been in love? Can I ask you about? Tell me more about your childhood. Yeah, I don't think I've asked that one yet. Tell me about your childhood. It was comfortable. I'm afraid I can't play the poverty card. I was surrounded by women, and there was perfume and cushions everywhere. It was like having 100 giggling sisters, and the customers were my uncles. Maybe that explains something. I'm not sure of that. Or sure what. Oh, maybe I have done this before. That's it? I'm not done. Continue your story from before. Aye, well, we've traveled some time now, haven't we? I suppose you might as well know all, as your path resembles more and more your brother's, which is not to say you've made the same choices. I'm referring to the things out of your control, Chief. I just don't understand it. Saravok had everything, sure. He'd been raised by the loveless, violent bastard, and that probably seeped into his bones a little, but even Raeltar enjoyed the finer things in life sometimes. He, your brother, had the love of a fine lass, a man, the old mage, Winiski, who loved him like a father, and Simaj, and me, who shared many a talk with him. Then, little by little, he started changing. Oh, he was always had a cruel streak. But we all did. Cruelty used to amuse him, and it was never much. The time came, it didn't even amuse him. He started reading books, talking to men in cowls in monasteries out in the middle of nowhere, training more with the sword. Then he was cruel as a matter of habit. It's not that he got wicked, Eagleclaw, he got serious. It all makes me think he lied after all. About your dear father being dead and gone, I mean. Something came into him, something changed him, and if it wasn't a good god or a demon, I don't know what it was. Raw power, if that's what we had, can't do that to you alone. He started killing men and torturing them for fun, his father's lackeys. Not even for fun, for practice. He pulled away from Winiski. It broke the old man's heart, and he stopped warming Tamako's bed. Broke her heart too. I'd have been too glad to take over his duties, believe me, but when she came to me practically in tears, tough girl like that, I hadn't the heart, Chief. All I could do was pat her shoulder and say I didn't know about it. But at the same time, he got more polite than ever towards his father. God, look at the hour. How'd you get me running the mouth like this? I'll never know. Some other time, Chief. We have our own work to do. Alright then. Alright, hang on.